Welcome to Heroes Assembly. My name is Africa Awu. You can as well call me the grandson of four revolutionary ancestors. Still on COVID-19 outbreak in Nigeria. Before the federal government declared a total lockdown on certain states, Lagos State has been on partial lockdown. This is a fact. You can make your findings. But eventually, when federal government now issue the statement of total lockdown, Lagos State, Ogun State, and Abuja were the state mentioned for total lockdown. But unfortunately, it is now time to give out palliatives to those at home to encourage them during this hardship of lockdown period. And the unfortunate part there is they begin to share these things in the north, starting from Abuja, leaving Lagos and Ogun State aside. And the Minister of Finance came out to tell us that 2.6 million households has benefited from it. Then, come to think of it, who are those collecting this money? I'm not saying that they are not sharing money, but if Lagos State, Ogun State, and Abuja are on total lockdown, it definitely means that people in these areas were those who are completely affected with the lockdown. Then how come the sharing formula exclude Lagos and Ogun State? And information reaching me is that the minister is saying we don't have poor people in the south. Come to think of it, what is the criteria being used to determine the poorest families in Nigeria? Because I'm still not getting the rationale behind the poorest family. How do they know the poorest family in Nigeria? Why is it not the case of the state that are experiencing total lockdown give whomever shows interest in getting it, whether through the bank or whatever, but telling us that they are sharing money to the poorest families in Nigeria at a time like this, whereas those who are actually affected, whose businesses has been affected with this lockdown, are not even in the north. They are in the south here. We are talking about those in Lagos State, those in Ogun State, and its environs. But it is now time to share money. It is in the north. Don't forget, when Abacha's loot, a certain Abacha's loot was returned to Nigeria, the federal government came out to tell us that it has been shared among the poor families in Nigeria. I have a friend who is working and is earning a very good salary, who also benefited from that 5,000 naira. Then I asked my friend, are you also among the poor families in Nigeria? What he told me was, as I receive the money, what I go do now? Where may I return and put? If he can receive it, definitely other people too, who are not among the poor families, will have also received this money. Then I begin to ask myself, how come they are sharing this money and they're not using this money for a particular project that will benefit the entire country? Is this not the case of share to some people and pocket the rest? Why are we like this in this country? When it comes to, we are talking about Alimajiri, they are under the care of government already. Those in IDP camp are already under the care of federal government. Then it is now time to share money. They are telling us they want to share it in IDP camp. Those who are already under government budget, they will give to some the Almajiris that are already under federal government budget. Who exactly are the poor families here, if they are not the Almajiris and those in IDP camp that are under the federal government incentive already? Who are the poor families in Nigeria? What is the criteria being used to determine the poorest of families in Nigeria? If you go to Ijorabadia, for instance, nobody will tell you that some people here are completely poor. I mean poor. Poverty has taken a permanent site in their domain. If you go to some part of Orile, for instance, in Lagos State, some part of Agege, some part of Ajegunle, some part of Okoko, you will know that poverty is existing. But telling us that it is only in the north, it is only in the north that we have poorest of families. But if the lockdown, if they want to bring about a policy that will bring about change, it must be in the south. Then we need to think about the union called Nigeria. I'm not trying to say I don't believe in one Nigeria, but if one Nigeria will only favor one part and will not favor the other, then that one Nigeria is a fraud. What is marriage if the husband will not respect the wife and he's saying the wife alone must respect him? Respect must be reciprocal, and love must also reciprocate as well. It is give and take. We are talking about incentives here for lockdown. Then you are telling us that it should be for the poorest family, and this poorest family, according to them, are in the north. Who are the poorest family in the north? Because the Alimajeris and those in IDP camp, like I've mentioned earlier, are already under the government payroll of care and incentives. So what exactly is the problem here? What exactly is the problem here? Lagos is on total lockdown. Ogun State is on total lockdown. But majority of the states in the north are not on total lockdown. Even Abuja, people are still moving around. Go to Nasarawa, people are moving. In Niger, people are moving. Go to Katsina, because if people are not moving, we won't have such crowd. For example, gathering for GMA service in Jos, we won't have such crowd moving about to bomb police station down. So people are moving. So how come it is these same people that will benefit from anything that is coming that has to do with money, and the people that will suffer it must always be in the south? It is wrong. We can't continue to preach one Nigeria verbally only and not with action. Please tell me what you think in the comment section, because this is getting annoying, honestly speaking. Tell me what you think in the comment section. It's getting annoying, honestly. It's getting annoying. The Abacha return loot was shared among the poor. They are in the north. This time around, what is there? Even if it's 5,000 naira, not everyone is actually looking for this money. But by mentioning it alone that it's for the poor, poorest of family. Who are the poorest of family? If I have not eaten today, who knows? Is it because I'm appearing on camera? I know those who have not eaten in my community here. And some people are telling us that we don't have poor families in the south. This is completely unfair. It is completely unfair. We must be sincere. I must be sincere with anyone listening. It is completely unfair, and there's a need for us to begin to ask reasonable questions from these people at the ends of affair. There's a need. Stop giving us sanitizers and nose mask. Who say we no fit buy am? How much did they sell am? If it's time, don't reach time to share money, they say na not. Now there na only poor people dey. No poor people for Igbo land, no poor people for Yoruba land, no poor people for other part of Nigeria. Everything must go to the north. The problem come out na north to go come from. Abeg, no matter that person, no matter that person. For those listening, Jare, abeg, make una tell me wetin una think for the comment section, Jare. And una never subscribe, make una subscribe, make una share with friends. Until I come around next time, I remain the grandson of our ancestors. Bye for now.